Well, hello, the internet. Welcome to my Ask Me Anything, which is primarily going through Tumblr. This will be uploaded to YouTube and all that. Um, the first part of this is going to be what I would consider the safe for work questions. So, everything's safe here. I have had a bit of a drink, a couple of them, honestly. Started with a couple shots of Gin Bean and then root beer and Kraken rum, which is tasty, but I kind of forgot that I don't drink a whole lot, and yeah, it hits me fast. So, hooray! All right, so we are going to be starting with questions from Gervaisas, who is friend on Tumblr. First question is, what is the best pet and why is it rats? I mean, rats are pretty cool. I cannot deny this. And all your boys are awesome, and I wish I could hold them and all that, but we are too far away for that. And I have had rats as pets. I believe. Oh, I know they were greys. I don't know specifically what their proper title was. So they are really good pets. Uh, I will lean towards more traditional, like cats and stuff like that as a pet. Um, but not saying that they're necessarily better than rats. If I were to have a rodent type pet, I would ideally like ferrets because I think they're just fun and rambunctious. But to be fair, rats are actually probably, well, they're the less smelly of the two. If we'll go with that. And again, I love ferrets, and you'd get used to it, but they do have a musk to them. Alternatively, I really do like pythons. Wouldn't mind having a snake, but again, we come back to the rats. They require less special tanks and that sort of thing, or not tanks. You know what I mean? Cages, living environments. Um, so yeah, we'll go with rats are the best pet because I don't have a compelling argument to say otherwise. All right, second question. Latest song that made you go, "This is a banger." Um, uh, hmm. Just gonna go with and I don't remember who does the song, but the Cult of Dionysus, which is just fun. Has that kind of I want to say like 60s 70s vibe, I believe, but really fun. It's all about having polyamorous relationships and just having a good old time. And if you're gonna have a cult song, I'm gonna have to go with that one. Um, and again from Carvate. I don't think I'm actually saying that right, so I apologize. Um, Carvius. Anyway, uh, most puzzling British thing you have ever witnessed of me. I don't know if you've honestly been too puzzling. Um, that could just be because I have other friends over that side of the pond, and have tried to take to at least learning some things. And so I was like, oh yeah, no, we have weird language barriers. The insistence on brown sauce, it was delicious trying it. So yeah, trying different things has been kind of fun. Maybe the stranger thing is just the uh, that everything is better over UK side, and I don't always agree with that. Not saying America is much better, but I just, yeah, I would say that would be my one gripe is that. um, and I find it hilarious that you find puns painful. So that's just more of an amusement from a friend level. Uh, favorite TikTok trend of 2021? Um, there's been a few. I think it's been fairly recent, but I kind of liked partly because of what part of the movement was, but the whole ring light um, and just the infinity ring light or whatever trend, where people did thirst traps, but some of it was very body positive, and I saw a lot of people who would probably not have done a thirst trap normally who were doing it, and there was a lot of that trying to accept yourself as something desirable. If nothing else, just for yourself. Obviously, there was some fun ones. Even I did a couple joke ones and a couple serious ones. Um, so I don't know. I enjoy those ones where there's that movement. At least at the part of TikTok I'm on, where uh, body positivity and having fun without. Uh, I lost my train of thought because I've been drinking, which means I probably should drink more. But yeah, no, that whole the infinity ring light uh, trend was a thing. Also, sorry that I keep looking over there. I know camera's over here. You're kind of to the side of me because that's the only spot I could find for the. I don't know what you want. It's like a snake tripod. It's really weird, but the dresser's right there. So that is how I'm recording this. Mm. All right. Next question is from Anonymous. Anonymous. Meh, 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 meh. Do you have a favorite part of 2021? I do now. Um, I say 2020. By the way, Happy New Year's, everybody. Um, Probably my favorite part was confirming. Well, so I've been friends with him for a while because Tumblr is that way, and I've been on it forever. But the Bunny Adventures and I have started dating. It's currently long distance because we are literally opposite sides of the United States, but it has been a very great and amazing time, and it's been very special. This is a first for me, so that has got to be the favorite part of 2021, and yeah, it was towards the tail end. I'll give you that. I mean, I'm sure other good things happened, but that is the most memorable one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Meeting my girlfriend. Well, not meeting, confirming with my girlfriend that we're actually interested in dating. And speaking of the bunny adventures, let's see, what would you cook for me? I mean, honestly, anything you ask for. And that is saying something because I don't cook often. I mean, I can cook. I don't cook often. Um, if I had to choose, that is a good question. I mean, I like desserts, and I'm pretty decent at desserts. So, but if I had to do like a meal thing for you, I probably was to say lasagna, but I've never actually done a lasagna before. But it is also a favorite food, so something like that. Because who doesn't like carbs, cheese, and meat? um, Shoot, yeah, I would cook a lot for you if you wanted it. Trying to think if there's anything in particularly special, but I really do think it would come down to like pizza and lasagna because those just happen to be my favorite foods. The other thing is I do a decent like rice bowl mix type of thing. So it just be chopped up veggies, meat, and that's thing, kind of doing like a stir fry over rice. I could do that pretty decently, and I find it tasty. And I would definitely have to do mashed potatoes for you because that is a signature dish at this point during the holidays and just in general. Um, use so much butter and salt, like it can't be good for you. But particularly, like I like to use Yukon Golds. I've been told it's amazing, almost addictive. So definitely mashed potatoes. I should just probably go with that. Um, and then yeah, anything else? I'm just gonna have to ask. um, Another from Bunny Adventures. Is there anything you want to ask me? Um, hmm. Put me on the spot for that one, love. um, hmm. See, I have a hard time asking questions off the top of my head on the fly. Um, hmm. I mean, I would like you to share a personal fantasy that you have. Um, doesn't necessarily need to involve me, but if there's one that kind of have a desire or something like that that you want dealt with, And it doesn't necessarily have something we have to do, but I would like to hear about it. Love you. All right, I am going to check. Oops, and my tablet turned off, which is where I'm reading the instruction or the question. Oh, and just got a question from Dual Personalities, so I'm glad I didn't stop yet. What's your favorite bit of Shadowrun lore? Oof. That is a good question. Problem is, I haven't played the proper tabletop. I had a lot of the books. I have a lot of them digitally. I have not read them for a while. Have played the games a bit, which were interesting. I think generically, I like the idea of dragons coming back, which brought magic back into the world, but also just like the idea that dragons are typically like the big ringleaders of all the tech or of politics, which makes a certain amount of sense. But I just kind of enjoy that part of the lore of dragons being this big, omnipresent, controlling force. Obviously, from the PC games, the oh crap, now I'm forgetting. Dragonfall. Duh. Wow. Booze does a wonder to my mind. But Dragonfall was fun. Just because of how that game goes, I don't want to do spoilers, and I probably have already said too much. And granted, it's been out for a while, so I feel like at this point, if you haven't played it, you really should. If you like RTS style RPGs, it's really fun. But I enjoyed the kind of the dragon aspect to that game. And just, I think just the general lore, or like the general of, oh god, sorry, that's going to be bouncy. I am so sorry. Let's not hit the camera. Yeah, I think it's dragons coming back. Just that whole prompt of fantasy elements in the future coming out because of that. Is it Lawfell? Oh god, I'm terrible at pronouncing the names and stuff like that of the things. But just the idea of the dragon that had been hunted down and their soul separated, which starts the first Shadowrun Returns game. Again, that whole concept of just like dragons and magic and dragons having a big part of what causes the chaos of Shadowrun. Oh. It also helps that it's in Seattle because that is just up the road from me by like 40 minutes. So I have literally walked into buildings and locations from some of the games and been like, yep, nope, I know how this goes. So that is a lot of fun. Sorry if that is rambly and not quite direct enough, but yeah, that is the thing. Dragons' lore is pretty much my my favorite part of that. Let's check real quick. I think it looks like all the questions from the Tram the Ram side of things. I'm going to go check my Not Safe for Work blog because there might be a couple of halfway decent, or like, this is going to be a Safe for Work part of the video. The next one is going to be decidedly less safe for work. Let's see if I could navigate properly. There we go. And now to the questions. Be fair, it's Not Safe for Work blog that I'm looking at, so there's probably not a whole lot of. Yeah, I'm definitely probably going to do most of those in the in a second video, and then there will be content warning on that one, just because not everybody's going to be interested in hearing it. But I'll probably post it to both blogs. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a few minutes when I upload the next video after I'm done answering questions. Thanks, everyone.